If you're waiting for me to demonstrate handstand bumps or to demonstrate the simplest method of springboarding to the top rope on this channel, it's gonna be a while. I'm Mike Quackenbush, and this is Till We Make It. Throughout my career, I have been very fortunate because I have worked in front of the cameras as a professional wrestler, referee, ring announcer, and commentator. And I've worked behind the scenes too, as a promoter, booker, agent, coach, and consultant. And I bring the fruit of all those experiences here to Till We Make It. Some fruits sweet, some a tad bitter. I do make an effort to read all the comments, especially on my most recently published videos. And I do see comments asking about things like running the ropes or demonstrating certain back bumps. And there is no content of that type on this channel. Everything pertaining to the performance of a pro wrestling match can be neatly divided up into one of three categories. And those categories are the mechanics, the structure, and the performance. And things like learning how to fall in a ring, learning how to climb the turnbuckle, all the moves, throws, holds, reversals, escapes, and spots, all of those things fall into the mechanical category. They are physical mechanics that you do with your body. And that is the exact range of things I don't cover here. Now granted, there are a lot of videos on this channel which deal with the wrestling lifestyle, or how to manage the way that your professional career intersects your personal life, etc. But pertaining specifically to pro wrestling matches, I deal with performance and structure here on Till We Make It, not the physical mechanics of a match. And here's why. To put it simply, pro wrestling is inherently dangerous. And learning how to climb to the top rope, or how to do a flip bump into the center of the ring, is the type of thing I believe you need to do under the direct supervision of someone who has already mastered those skills. Someone gets hurt in a pro wrestling ring every single day, including people who are extraordinarily well trained, in peak athletic condition, performing skills they've rehearsed for years. That risk of injury is omnipresent. So you'll know I'm getting pretty desperate for ideas around here if suddenly you see a video hit the channel about how to run the ropes. I believe we should do whatever is possible to minimize the risk of people being injured while enjoying professional wrestling. So a tutorial video about how to take a back bump in your living room doesn't strike me as doesn't strike me as an exceptionally good idea. Exceptionally good idea is what I'm trying to say. It's not. It is not that. While there's nothing wrong with being curious, I really do believe that if you want to learn how to jump off the top rope or give someone the pendulum backbreaker, that is best done in the ring with your coach at the training center where you've enrolled, not in isolation or learned virtually through the magic of a video on YouTube. Video tutorials and essays, like the hundreds you're going to find on this channel, can serve a critical role in either preparing someone to take the plunge and start training for pro wrestling, or to help an existing pro on their path to achieving their career goals, and to help them avoid the same kinds of pitfalls I fell into. And I do this by breaking down and analyzing nuanced or undertaught topics that all pro wrestlers need to both understand and master. There are hundreds of pro wrestling training centers all over the globe. I know there are hundreds of them. I've been working on a complete list over on my Patreon for the last couple of months. There are hundreds of places to learn the physical mechanics, and it's easy to center all of your focus and energy and attention only on the mechanics. Believe me, I was that wrestler. However, there is so much more involved in being a professional wrestler, a lot of which is never taught inside the walls of a pro wrestling school. One thing of equal importance that we cover here on the channel often are the types of challenges you're going to face along the way, like coping with career setbacks, the rigors of travel, the reality of dealing with injuries, your mental health as a professional wrestler, and so many other topics out there that even as I'm rapidly approaching 400 videos on Till We Make It, I'm still not done covering it all. I'm sure as this channel continues to evolve and to mature that it will grow to encompass topics I never originally intended to cover. Nevertheless, things are gonna have to get pretty desperate before I make a video for the channel about how to hit the ropes. I just published a video about a fading wrestling tradition that has all but vanished. It's an exclusive for my patrons, and you can come join us by clicking on the link appearing right now. And you'll recall I said I would link you to my video about common training injuries and how to avoid them. Indeed I will. It's right here. And a big thanks to some of my newest patrons, including Zach and Jimmy and Zero. Thanks.